Hi class 3, welcome back to your value education class. Hope you all are keeping well. Today we are going to start another new chapter, right? Yes, chapter 4. What is the name of the chapter? Realizing a mistake. Now, before I start the chapter, what do you understand by this term called realizing a mistake? You know, dear children, we human beings often make mistake in our life in order to do any work, right? When we try to attempt any work to do, it happens that we make mistakes. But do you think that when we make mistake, we are supposed to be punished for that? Or rather, we should be given another chance and we should be forgiven. What do you think? My question to you, what do you think? Think and let me know. See, we are trying our best to satisfy everyone, right? We try to please others with our behavior, gesture, actions, so that no one gets hurt by our behavior. But it happens sometimes that maybe because of some reason we unknowingly hurt someone or we unknowingly make mistake. So for that, I feel we should be given another chance, right? So this story also, which we are going to read today, is also about realizing one's mistake and also expecting that the person is forgiving us. So all of us make mistakes. When we make mistakes, we think that others would forgive us. Suppose you come to school and by chance, like while playing, one of your friends breaks your scale. By chance it happens and he apologizes to you. Then what is your responsibility to do? Are you going to scream and shout? No. Instead, you will give him a chance and you will tell him, please don't do next time, right? That should be our gesture. So he will also feel comfortable and he will be more cautious next time. We should also forgive others for their mistakes. If someone commits a mistake, talk to him politely. Yes, instead shouting, instead scolding, if you talk to that person politely, things will be different. Forgiveness changes the lives of the people. Forgiveness gives you the power to win over your enemies. It is another form of love. Forgiveness makes the world a better place to live in. So that is very important that we forgive others. Attribute of forgiveness should be learned by all, and then only we can bring a beautiful world and we can stay happily. Let's see what is there in our chapter, Changing a Life, chapter name. You know, once there was one priest. He lived in a village, and one night while he was sleeping, suddenly he woke up hearing a strange noise. He opened his eyes and looked around, but he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly he saw a thief trying to tie all the stolen things in a cloth. Okay, he was trying to make a knot, means one wanted to tie that, but was unable to do so. But he was not able to do so, and the priest who was sleeping woke up and he was observing. The priest, after watching all these, got up from his bed, went to the thief and he wanted to speak to that thief. He told him, "Friend, let me help you in tying this knot which you are trying to tie up. Let me also help you out." And this thief was, what he was doing, he was stealing in his house only, in this priest's house only. But this priest, when he observed the whole thing, he said, "Wait, I am also going to help you out." The thief was scared to see the priest. He tried to escape, but the priest said, "Don't be afraid of me, my dear friend." So yes, of course, if you catch hold of a thief and you see he is stealing your materials and things at home, then once he is caught, he will be afraid of, surely. But here the priest plays a different role. He says, "Don't be scared of me, my dear friend. I am pleased you are doing me a favor." So in return, he says that you are doing me a favor. You are helping me out. I have many useless things at home which I don't need anymore. Maybe they are of some use for you. So the things which he has stolen, the thief he has stolen, the priest says that whatever you have taken, maybe now it is of your use and it is useless for me. So you are doing a favor to me by taking these things. The thief was ashamed of himself. He fell on the priest's knees and said, "Please forgive me. I will not steal anymore." So now the thief realized that I shouldn't have done this when he was caught. And he realized his mistake. He felt ashamed of whatever he did. So he said, "Please forgive me. I'm not going to steal anything anymore." The priest asked him to take the stolen stuff with him. He even helped the thief to lift up the huge bundle. So he has stolen so many things, so many stuffs were there. So the priest himself helped him to pack up his things and to carry it. When the thief reached home, he told everything to his mother. Now, of course, the thief was quite surprised and ashamed at the same time, because nobody is going to behave in this way when you are stealing someone's thing, and when the person is aware of the thing and he is giving you a chance to take that thing to his home, nobody will do. So he was ashamed. At the same time, he shared everything to his mom. She was surprised to hear everything. She said, "The priest is a great man. Take all these things back to him and plead for forgiveness." So Mama said that the priest is a great man. Of course, he is a great man. We cannot do this. If we see something of this sort happening, either we are going to beat that person, or maybe we are going to react, or something of that sort we are going to do to save our things, our stuffs. So Mama said that take all the belongings, whatever you have stolen from there, and return it back to that gentleman and say and plead for forgiveness. Ask him for forgiveness. On his mother's advice, he went back to the priest with the stolen things and begged forgiveness. So as Mama said, he went back to the priest once again with all the stuffs that he has collected or stolen, and said to forgive him. He pleaded for that. He begged for that. He said, "Dear priest, please forgive me and take back all your things. I promise that from now onwards, I will never steal in my life." The priest forgave him. The thief kept his words and gave up stealing. So what changes we can see here? He said he realized he was ashamed of his word. He shared it with his mother, and on her advice only, he went back to the person, asked for forgiveness, and the person was so kind and generous, and his way was so polite that he forgave that person also, this thief. And next time he didn't repeat the thing again. He didn't steal anything from anyone's house. So from here what we learn is that if we can forgive someone, that person will automatically change. You know, we make lot of mistakes in our life, but more important is this, that we need to forgive. Forgiveness should be there. If we forgive that person in our life, if not my life changes, at least that person will change a lot. He will or she will understand that no, next time I am not going to repeat this again, if that person is forgiven. But if you don't forget, if you don't forgive that person, and if you keep on nagging with the same thing, or misbehave with that person, or you make him realize his mistake, then neither that person will change and nor that enmity will decrease. Okay, so it's very important. We should learn. This is a lesson to all of us, to you, to me, to all of us, to change our society. We need to forgive others. That is the main thing. What is the moral of the story? Forgiveness can make your enemy become your best friend. Yes, that is the best thing we can do in our life, is to forgive others. When we stay together in a family, you will see there are a lot of mistakes, lot of problems when we stay together. But what we should do? We should forgive each other. I can also make mistake. The person who is staying with me can make mistake. Many things can happen, but it's our foremost duty to forgive others. If I forgive, that person will also forgive me, right? And in this way, we can spread love in our society. Okay, I hope you all have understood. And next class, I'm going to come with the question answers. Okay, till then, take care, class 3.